Hello, Kev Poulton, Mayor of Wodonga here, giving you what I hope to be 3 hours of our most recent council meeting within about 3 minutes. There was some really good discussion. We discussed and adopted the Councillor Code of Conduct. This is obviously an important document to have for us to live and abide by as councillors, but also one that we felt as a group needs to be perhaps fine-tuned over the coming months. We've adopted our community engagement policy, and I acknowledge and also appreciate the community that came forward and provided feedback on this process. This one's really important to make sure that we're engaging with you and discussing with you things that really matter, and you'll see some more work done on that soon. Another policy that we adopted during Monday night's council meeting was the child safe policy. We all know this, we live and breathe this from time to time, but essentially with some Victorian government legislation changes, that's allowed us now to update our policy in line with that, and also standards that are recognised across the country, not just the state of Victoria. The sale of land at Logic was another point of discussion. It's something that the previous council had put through as for a discussion point and for a decision. It's been felt by the council, a determination was that it's best not to sell that land, and that the CEO is now to negotiate with the current leasing party a revised lease that will work and hopefully accelerate solar at our wonderful land in Logic. We also had a request by Albury-Wodonga Regional Food Share for $3,000 to go towards their pantry program, which we all know it's been a tough 12 months. We all know the need hasn't decreased, it's actually increased through services like Albury-Wodonga Regional Food Share. And I guess it's good to see where we can, as an organisation, we still donate and play our part in ensuring that those don't get left behind. The Municipal Emergency Management Planning Committee has been, abolished at last night's meeting and then recreated in line with legislation at the state. And essentially this just allows us to get those tasks handled by the appropriate emergency agencies in the case of an emergency. So the Hill strategy, there was a recommendation that the forming of a committee be deferred for another 2 years, and that's based on that recommendation and that discussion was around where that progress on the Wodonga Hills strategy is, and it is felt that a lot hasn't been progressed in the last 12 months to be able to report back on, but it's important to note that the councillors are aware that any progress in that particular strategy is done so through the budget process, which we commence fairly soon, and we will see what works may be seen as a priority to council to be included in the next budget process. We also received 2 petitions. They've been referred to the CEO. We'll receive reports back from that, and again the organisation encourages petitions and engagement of any variety, and obviously that will be followed, one particularly around some speed limits and zones and how they're in play at current in Barranduda. The other one also around the dog park location. So both extreme areas of interest for our community, but the process there being followed correctly. We'll expect reports back in front of councillors in the near future on that. If you want to see more about how the whole meeting unfolded, make sure you head to the Wodonga Council YouTube.